Okay, I want you to imagine a situation where there is a king of a country, perhaps, and you're a peasant within the country. Say the king decides one day randomly that all the people of his kingdom must give him food. For no reason other than you just have to give it to him because he says so. I think many people, I think all of us, would consider this to be pretty unfair, unjust even. Consider it to be complete injustice. But to properly define justice and what people really mean when they equate justice and fairness, there is a theory that helps better understand these concepts. John Rawls, a Harvard professor and philosopher, came up with his particular theory of justice. This theory works from the belief that most injustice comes from those in power having simply more effectiveness and reach and being able to just rig the system to do as they please. But Rawls's theory of justice kind of attempts to completely throw that out the window, completely subvert that. So this is where the concept of the original position comes in. In this philosophical experiment of sorts, the original position is a situation within you would be considered a deliberator, decide and deliberate on the rules of your society. What terms you would willingly agree to be upheld by, what laws you would willingly follow under fairness. And to help achieve this, to bring the most preferred, positive, and fair outcome, there's something called the veil of ignorance. The veil of ignorance is a veil in the sense of the people in this experiment in the original position, the deliberators, they do not know who they are. They do not know their race, religion, sex, any parts of their identity. They know none of it. They have no clue. And so this would most certainly influence how they agree to certain rules. They wouldn't want to, end up on the lower end of the caste system or society because they have no idea where they can end up. They don't know who they are in this society. So this leads to what Rawls calls the maximum principle. This principle is the idea that most people are going to try to mitigate how bad a rule could affect them, how bad a law could affect them. They want to be fair and benefit everyone because they have no idea where they could end up. They want to make the most of everything. They don't want to decide on a rule and then find out that that hurts them. They wouldn't want to be discriminatory because they have no idea where they would end up. And then that leads us to the principles of justice. There are two. The first is the idea that all people have equal rights to freedom. And there's the equal right to pursue happiness and so on and so forth. The second principle relates more so in the terms of jobs, opportunity for, equal pay, fair pay, that those who are talented are still rewarded, and it ties back into the maximum principle of people wanting to minimize how worse off they could potentially be, really to seek justice and fairness. So I would like you, the viewer, to apply these concepts to the earlier example of the king. So you are, once again, a situation where the king decrees everyone must give him something because you said so. how would all those people, the peasants, his court, himself, how would all of them feel if they were in a position where they were in the original position? And with the veil of ignorance, how would they make those decisions? Do you think they would make the same decisions? So just something to ponder and to think about. Thank you for watching.